Right, I'm going to call this one entity entry because not only can entities enter you, but you can enter them. In fact, I believe that it is the latter that usually allows them in. Because when I say you enter them, I mean that you make yourself target by leaving yourself unguarded, unshielded, you know, your firewall's down. Considering that most entities are demons and most demons are digital, I think it's quite apt to say that. Um, yeah, you need the right firewall for these things. Um, because these things can sense when you don't have one. Um, this isn't my opinion this time. This is a fact through the experiences that I've had, which I'm going to name and list. Um, I'll try and do it in order. So when I was younger, just after my father passed away, um, I remember I used to get these um, night terrors. They were night terrors because the reason I say that rather than nightmares is because I'd wake up and I could still see them and hear them. See it, hear it. Um, it was more of an it. Yeah, it was singular. It was. I would see this white dot, like a pinprick, microscopic really, and it would just grow and grow and grow, and I could feel it as it enlarged, and I felt like it was absorbing me. And even though my eyes were shut, it would take over my whole vision. And when it went past my peripheral vision, it felt like I was being smothered, like I was being suffocated, and I would start to lose my breath. At that age, I can remember. I suppose it's not something that you're going to forget. And it would happen every other night, but certainly enough nights. And yeah, it was just fucking weird, man. I mean, I'd have the same night terrors, but in an auditory version as well, where I'd be asleep and I would hear. I can always. I don't know why it picks this. Maybe the demon knew that it would appeal to me because I was quite into like racing cars and stuff when I was a kid. Um, yeah, one of the auditory attacks I can remember. Um, a racetrack. Like I could hear race cars going round track. And they'd get louder and louder as they approached me, like I'd be sitting in the audience. And as they would approach the part of the track that was closest to me, it was absolutely fucking deafening. Absolutely deafening. I felt like my ears were going to bleed, and it used to make me scream in fear. As did the visual ones, but the visual ones, as I say, was it come with its own. It was a physical attack because I couldn't breathe. If these were one-offs, then I might think differently, but it happened so many times, I've lost count. Um, they've stopped as I've got older. Yeah, so a visual demonic attack and an auditory demonic attack. Yeah, coming back to the idea and theory, although I do believe it to be fact, that demons are essentially digital as we are analog. I actually have I kind of have one in my TV. I don't know how else to put it. I'm going to show you quick. I know the first thing that people are going to say is, well, it's dust. You have dust on your telly screen, which you do. Filthy. It's broken. It's an old telly. Again, just haven't had the chance to do it. Same as the walls, but I will. Um, yeah, I have not done this with my fingers. I've not, you know, I haven't done this. Um, the only reason I haven't got rid of it is because I've been wanting to show people. So I'll show you. Come out, but I'm not entirely sure. So I'll get this right. It looks a lot like beard, um, and pitch black eyes, and a crooked nose. Looks a lot like Kronos actually. Looks a lot like Father Time. And I don't think it's coming through. That's all right. I'm gonna take a proper picture with better lighting, and yeah, I'll put it up that way. But it's there, and it's it certainly holds a presence. And as I say, being in a television screen, I mean, it's a scrying screen, isn't it? All television and phone screens are scrying screens. So again, very apt. Um, yeah, I mean that's one of the more tame ones. I mean, I haven't experienced anything that I'm aware of from that digital demon, that digital jinn, but um, I didn't put that there. I didn't fucking do that. So yeah, I haven't used that telly in years, and it's been there maybe past half a year, maybe a little bit longer. I thought it was funny at first, I didn't know then what I do know now, so it's not funny. Not funny. Pretty fucking serious. Not this in particular, but the concept. As I say, I have no reason to believe it's false, and nor should you. Because when you don't believe that it could be possible, you attract them. In a way, maybe it's best that you think that I'm talking bullshit because that way you'll experience it. See? Um, oh, it's another thing I do. I have this kind of, well, I have a twitch in my eye anyway. I also have a stutter and a lisp, so I'm very fucking lucky. Um, very, handsome bloke. Yeah, I squint my eye a lot. I'm not doing the one eye symbolism. Um, well, I know most do. They will do it like that a lot more than they'll do it like that. Um, just thought, yeah. What was the other one? Oh yeah, I remember. So, uh, about a year ago, I was in bed with my girlfriend, and I was fast asleep, and I had a dream that I was in bed with my girlfriend fast asleep, a dream of a dream sort of thing. And I was pulled out of bed without being touched. So it was a telekinetic grasp that this entity had. Um, I know that it was an entity because of the way it made me feel when I was being dragged out of the bed onto the floor. Also, I saw it once I hit the floor. I saw the bottom of a cloak, gown, and I followed it up until I reached um, a hood containing blackness. I can't recall a face, but the feeling was so hopeless. It was just everything that you'd never want to feel, all at once. And then I woke up. So yeah, okay. Once again, so it's a night terror. Night terrors don't make you feel like that, you know. Yeah, and it's very rare that you'll have a night terror that's um, that occurs from you dreaming that you're already asleep. That's not something that usually happens because of the way that the brain works when you're unconscious. Um, if you're dreaming that you're dreaming, then you're usually lucid, and if you're lucid, then you're not going to be having a night terror. So the two sort of cancel each other out. Um, I was studying demonology too, just for my artwork because I sculpt deities and things. Um, yeah, myths. It's mythology essentially that I go for. Um, one of them's C333. Um, yeah, one of the most famous, you know, demonology. Um, yeah, I was looking up pictures that other people had created through their own artwork just for inspiration for mine. And the moment that I typed its name in on Google Images and pressed enter, my whole phone started to completely go haywire, like in a way that I've never seen any phone do. You know, it's not just no battery or it's an old phone. It was both, but it's not that. It was neither. It was. It was. I know that. It won't come out of it. It was fine. Um. Yeah. Yeah. That fucker's in the internet. You know, like it's primed itself, gelled itself, blended itself, spliced itself with the internet. Um. So watch out for that one. But we'll get into that another time. Um. Yeah, that's my experiences that I've had. Each one of them feeling more real than the other. Um, yeah, this shit is real. It exists. Um, and it's okay to disbelieve what I'm saying, but if you can't even keep an open mind to it, then your mind will be open to them.